Zinc is a metal, then zinc chloride is salt, plus H2 is hydrogen. Again, 2HNO3 plus Zn gives ZnNO3 twice, that is zinc nitrate, plus H2, hydrogen. So HNO3 is acid, zinc is metal, ZnNO3 twice is the salt, and H2 is the hydrogen. So in all cases, we can say that an acid reacts with a metal, gives salt and hydrogen. An acid reacts with a metal, gives salt and hydrogen. So in case when acid reacts with metal, as a byproduct, hydrogen is evolved. As a byproduct, hydrogen is evolved. How we can check whether the product formed is hydrogen or not? So the test for examining hydrogen is the Pope test. Pope test simply means when a burning candle is brought near a test tube containing hydrogen gas, it burns with a pop sound. It burns with a pop sound. So when an acid and metal together reacts in a test tube, then salt is formed along with the hydrogen. So hydrogen gas is evolved from the test tube. How we can check whether hydrogen gas is formed or not? Just burn a candle near the mouth of the test tube. Then what happens? If hydrogen is evolved, then it burns with a pop sound. Then it burns with a pop sound. This is the pop test for examining hydrogen. So that may be a question. What is the test for checking whether hydrogen is formed or not? That the test for hydrogen. Which is the test for hydrogen? Which is the pop test. Now a base reacts with a metal. What happens? When a base reacts with a metal, it gives the same product, that is salt and hydrogen. So when a base reacts with a metal, it gives salt and hydrogen. So we can write base plus metal gives salt plus hydrogen. Base plus metal gives salt plus hydrogen. Example is NaOH plus Zn gives Na2 ZnO2 plus H2, where NaOH, sodium hydroxide, is a base, Zn, zinc, is a metal, Na2 ZnO2, which is sodium zincate. Na2 ZnO2 is sodium zincate, which is a salt, plus H2. H2 is hydrogen. And the thing to note here is that such reactions are not possible with all metals. So base plus metal giving salt plus hydrogen is not possible with all metals. In some specific cases only base reacts with metal giving salt and hydrogen. In all the metals it is not possible. So the point to be remember is that these reactions are not possible with all metals. Whether the metal is reacting or not, if we are getting a product, then the product is salt and hydrogen. Okay, that's the reaction of acid and base with metal. So when acid reacts with the metal, it gives salt and hydrogen. The test for hydrogen is the Pope test. Base react with the metal gives the same product, salt and hydrogen. But these results are not possible with all metals. Okay. The next reaction we are going to check is the reaction with metal carbonates and metal bicarbonates. So when a metal carbonate reacts with acid, the products are salt, carbon dioxide and water. So acid reacts with metal carbonates to give salt, carbon dioxide and water. That we can write metal carbonate plus acid gives salt plus carbon dioxide plus water. Metal carbonate plus acid gives salt plus carbon dioxide plus water. For example, Na2CO3 plus 2HCl gives 2NaCl plus CO2 plus H2O. So what is Na2CO3? It is sodium carbonate. It is a metal carbonate. Plus 2HCl. HCl means hydrochloric acid. It is an acid. Gives 2NaCl. NaCl is sodium chloride, which is salt. Plus CO2, carbon dioxide, plus H2O, water. So we can say that when a metal carbonate reacts with the acid, it gives salt, carbon dioxide and water. It gives salt, carbon dioxide and water. Next, when a metal bicarbonate reacts with what? Acid. When a metal bicarbonate reacts with acid, it gives salt, carbon dioxide and water. That's the same result when an acid reacts with metal carbonate. That's the same result when an acid reacts with metal carbonate. So metal carbonate plus acid giving product salt, carbon dioxide and water. Here also metal bicarbonate react with acid giving the same product salt, carbon dioxide and water. So example NaHCO3 plus HCl gives NaCl plus CO2 plus H2O. What is NaHCO3? It is sodium hydrogen bicarbonate. Sodium hydrogen bicarbonate. It is Na2CO3 is sodium carbonate. This is sodium hydrogen carbonate. So when sodium hydrogen carbonate reacts with HCl, what is HCl? It is hydrochloric acid. Gives NaCl, sodium chloride, which is a salt, CO2, carbon dioxide plus H2O, water. So in general, we can say that when metal bicarbonates reacts with water, it gives salt, carbon dioxide and water. Now in both these reactions, carbon dioxide is formed. In both these reactions, carbon dioxide is formed. How we can check whether carbon dioxide is formed or not? So the test for carbon dioxide, this is the lime water test. We already studied the test for hydrogen, which is the POP test. Here the gas formed is carbon dioxide. So for checking the carbon dioxide, the test we follow is the lime water test. What is lime water test? The evolved carbon dioxide, the formed carbon dioxide is passed through lime water. If it is carbon dioxide, then the lime water turns milky. So during this reaction, we know that carbon dioxide is formed. How it is checked? This gas is passed through lime water. This gas is passed through lime water. When this gas is passed through lime water, if the lime water turns milky, then it shows the presence of carbon dioxide. If it is carbon dioxide, then only lime water turns milky. So the test for carbon dioxide is the lime water test. So the test for carbon dioxide is the lime water test. So in general, we can say that when metal carbonate reacts with the acid, it gives salt, carbon dioxide and water. When metal bicarbonate reacts with the acid, it gives the same results, that is salt, carbon dioxide and water. How we can check whether carbon dioxide is formed or not? The test for carbon dioxide is the lime water test. When passing the gas formed through lime water, if it turns milky, then it shows the presence of carbon dioxide. The test is known as lime water test. Okay. What do you mean by a neutralization reaction? A neutralization reaction is the reaction in which acid and base react together to form salt and water. So when acid and base react together to form salt and water, then the reaction is simply known as neutralization reaction. So acid plus base gives salt plus water. This is what called neutralization reaction. So in general, we can say that acid and base reacts together to form salt and water is known as neutralization reaction. For example, NaOH plus HCl gives NaCl plus H2O. What is NaOH? This is sodium hydroxide, which is a base, plus HCl, hydrochloric acid, which is an acid, gives NaCl, sodium chloride, which is a salt,